Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, July 17th. I'm Giovanni Betancourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. Alrighty, guys, so another week of earnings has begun. We're going to be seeing the likes of Goldman Sachs, Tesla, Netflix, Johnson and Johnson, just to mention some few that we're going to be seeing this week. So we're going to have a pretty busy, a pretty volatile week when these earnings come out. So what can we expect out of the indices? Well, we saw on Friday that even though the banks did beat expectations, we saw that rally in the Nasdaq, but then it retraced quickly to close in the red. So that could be just basically a flat out day. Today we've opened up, we're looking to open up to the upside. We are in the overbought territory, so I'm gonna be using 15,800 as my initial target. We continue with this momentum to the upside. As far as it will go as being the for a low day. So obviously we'll have to come back to where we opened, okay, and see if we will continue with this push to the downside. If that happens to be the case, then obviously the other side is in the overbought territory, so it'll push the market. We will be looking for the market to be pushed down back into this neutral zone. So I'm gonna be using all those nice round psychological numbers like 15,600 equally as my target to see if around there we will find some support. But be very careful because it probably just retreat all the way down to 15,350. As far as the S&P goes, though, S&P it has less of a volume. The RSI is just right on the borderline of overbought, so we could actually contemplate that perhaps this will be something for to tell us that the market will push lower. So I'm using 4,500 as my support, my initial target. So I'm shorting the S&P. Dow also is pushing lower right now. So as we come up, as we open the momentum will probably continue. So I'm going to use 34,400 as my target resistance. I'm selling the indices. And crude oil, after making a nice pop to the upside, making a double top right around $77.26, is trading lower. It opened with a gap down. That gap is practically it was almost closed. So the momentum to the downside will continue. I'm using a 74 tight stop, type a very tight support for it, but I might just need to uh, look at it from a different angle because this could probably continue to push lower. So I'm gonna use something lower here around almost $73 to see if that will be the support level for us. I'm shorting crude oil. Nat gas is also just in ranging, just lateral movement consolidation perhaps. So I'm looking at 250 to be my pivot point for the markets to really just linger around here anyhow. So I'm not in that gas. As far as gold goes, gold had made a double top last week. So from that double top, we opened to the downside today, but also with a small gap down, basically being close. So the momentum to the downside will probably continue. So 1940 initially would be my support. As far as silver goes, also 25 seems to be the silver bullet for silver. It really always stops around here anyhow. Then it retraces back down lower. So let's see if $24 will be that support level. Then we have copper. Copper to continue to trade down lower. So I'm losing. I'm looking at 375 to be my support level for copper. Then we have Bitcoin. That is just really just sideways movement, sideways lateral movement. Uh, and so this is basically a continuation of last week's fluctuation until actually breaks out of one way or the other. So let's see what happens. As far as the euro goes, well, the euro has been making higher highs, been making a nice upside movement, being helped by the depreciation of the dollar, making 13 months low. So that if that continues, then we probably will see a continuation to the upside on the euro. But if the dollar happens to recover itself, then we'll probably see a U-turn on the euro and then coming back down below 112. So let's see what will happen. See if that's the same token goes for the pound. The pound after reaching 131, it has retraced quickly back up, back below 130. So 130 itself, I'm looking at to be my support. The RSI is still in the overbought territory, so perhaps more of a down down fluctuation is seen. Then the dollar index is right now just basically flat out. Um, Yet on Friday it did recuperate itself. 100 is a resistance and see if it'll hold, or will just continue to sell off now and hit that 99 marker. Let's see what happens. Anyhow, that's it for me today. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.